Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Briannaaelardoo. Click that subscribe button. Today I'm here to just kind of hop on quickly and just kind of spread awareness about fire. I recently had my salon go on fire. Luckily, nobody was hurt. So I actually had 2 house fires. I was little. I was like really little, and then I was 5. And then last year, my biggest fear is fire. I hate fire. And then last year I borrowed my stepdad's car and it literally just blew up in front of my face while I was driving. So I was driving to school in the car that I was borrowing because I had a flat tire. And of course, like, I never ever use anyone's car, and of course the one day it just had to blow up with me in it. I was trying to drive on the highway, and the car would literally only let me go like around 40 miles per hour. I remember that really vividly because everyone was like honking at me and going around me. Didn't even really see like smoke. It just went. It kind of like smoked fast and then went. And it went on fire. It was like the hood of it. We still don't really know what happened. It was more of like a wiring thing inside of the car that happened. We're not sure how it happened. It was really scary. I had to fast pull over to the side and try to put the car in park, and it literally like wouldn't go in park. It was like a movie in like slow-mo. I couldn't get the car to go in park, and then I finally got it in park. I jumped out of the car, hysterically crying. It was so scary. I'm actually gonna put some footage of that day. I actually have a lot that I videoed and took pictures and all of that. Thank God I did. I'm glad I did. So I jumped out of the car, and then I realized I forgot my bag, so I grabbed my bag, and then I didn't want it to like blow up and hurt anyone, so I actually went back in again, and I ripped the key out. I took the key out, and I totally forgot that I have my own keys in there as well. So I had my Louis Vuitton keychain, which had like $100, my debit card, and my license, and like little stuff like that. And then it also had my Mercedes key, which I had to replace. I had to replace everything. Yeah, but luckily I was okay, so that was really the big thing. But I'm still here, still living, and I'm going to put the footage in right now. Ignore the fact that I'm, 1, a hideous crier, and 2, so upset, and just like, I'm almost embarrassed about the videos, but like, it's just crazy, so I'm going to put that all in. If I have any of like pictures or videos of the house fires I had, I will look and try to put that in as well. So yeah.
Oh my god, these smoking cars on fire. Thank you. Thank you.
The house fires, I don't remember as much, but I do remember like coming and going to see it, and I knew everything was like down, and I just remember that like my night was like my blanket from when I was born. I just remember being able to still have that didn't get ruined. So I just remember that was like, I was just happy about that, because I literally couldn't sleep without that as a kid. So yeah, if I find any videos or pictures, I will also insert that too. So now, the Salon fire. This happened Tuesday, January 15th. I was just at my salon working a normal day. I was actually at the front desk that day. Just so everyone knows, you probably already know, but my salon is literally like my baby. And like me and my mom and Jamie have literally put like our heart and soul into this salon. So like, and like the amount of time and effort and money like that we've put into it, it's just like I just love my salon. Like my salon is like my everything, and same to my mom and Jamie. So it was really scary to almost like in a blink of an eye things could be taken away from you like that. So everyone should just kind of not take anything for granted and be very thankful for what you have. And I got there at probably like 9:20, 9:30. Nothing weird at all. I only stayed in like the front area. And I just turned the lights on, like I clocked myself in, I did the stuff that I do in the morning for the front desk. And then one of our hairstylists got there, and then I didn't even turn the second, like, roomish kind of thing on yet. It was still, like, dark. She got there at, like, 9:40, 9:30 as well. And then she turned those lights on, and then she just stayed in that room. So then it came to when the assistant got there, and she went in the back, turned all those lights on. We were just getting ready for the day. And then me and Carol, the assistant, we smelled something funny. I didn't smell it until I went towards the back of the salon. I smelled it, and it smelled like burning plastic almost. And I was just like, what is that? I didn't say anything. And then Carol actually said it to me. She was like, do you smell that? And I was like, yeah, actually, I do smell that. That's weird. So then we started, like, just, like, looking around and just seeing if, like, something was burning. Not burning, but, like, we were seeing if, like, maybe an iron was on or, I don't know, something. I looked in my lash room, and I felt like when I walked into my lash room, I felt like it was in there. But she actually didn't smell it in my lash room, and I felt like I smelled it more. So it was actually just that whole room itself, the back room. We noticed that the light was fixed. There was 2 lights out, and one of them was fixed. And we were like, I wonder if it's a new light bulb. So I started, like, Googling, like, do new light bulbs, like, smell weird when you first put them in and stuff like that. So then we kind of just started getting used to it, and it kind of went away, the smell. So we just went on with our day. Probably 10 to 30 minutes later, I'm just at the front desk. Like, I was literally watching a YouTube video. And all of a sudden, the fire alarm goes on. And mind you, the fire alarm in my salon and the whole strip of stores for my salon goes off pretty frequently. It actually went up. The fire happened Tuesday, and it went off that Friday before. And it just always does that. And so the fire marshal and stuff comes, like, later on, and they turn it off. And it's, like, it's really annoying. It just doesn't stop going off. There's no reason. There's no fire or anything. It just always goes off. So the fire department and stuff knows they don't always come that fast to us because it's always, like, not an actual fire. So anyway, the fire alarm goes off, and I look behind me, and I was just like, ugh, again, like, the fire alarm, and I wasn't expecting to see a fire. And I turned my head, and I see a flame that is pretty big to not know that a fire started in my salon. Like, I was just sitting there at the front desk while a fire was happening, and someone was cutting someone's hair, actually no, blow drying someone's hair, and a fire was happening. Carol was in the back room. Luckily everyone got out safe, thank God. So yeah, I turned my head, and the fire is huge. It's literally on the shampoo sink. So, like, the shampoo sink seat. So, like, where you sit on the shampoo chair was on fire, and the floor. So it was, like, up. And it was probably up to, like, my shoulders at that point. So I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, everyone out. I got everyone out. And then Carol was actually behind the fire. So I was screaming to Carol, thank God we have a back door. I was like, go through the back door, go through the back door. And I got the rest of the people to come to the front door. And I was like, go through the back door. And then she, like, went, but then she hesitated and, like, turned back around and said something to me, but I couldn't hear her because everything was just going so fast, and it's like a blur because it was just scary. So she actually, now I know, she screamed to me, where's the fire extinguisher? And I wasn't even thinking about a fire extinguisher at this point. I was just scared and wanted everybody out to be safe and everything. Because everyone knows my biggest fear is fire. I can't stand fire. I don't even know what to do. I kind of just freeze up. And I tried to do as much as the right thing as I could. But yeah, so I got everyone out. I had Carol go through the back, and I, like, didn't see her anymore. So then I ran around the back, and I was like, Carol, and then I saw her, so I ran back around. And, like, I made sure she was okay. I ran back around, and then I went inside. I grabbed my bag this time. I grabbed my bag in the car fire too, but I didn't grab my other Louis keychain thing. Anyway, so I made sure I grabbed my bag, and then it was still, like, far enough, so I was screaming to the other people. I was like, call 911, while I could grab stuff. So I went in there, and I just, like, scooped my entire shelf I had like 10 to 15 pallets, and a bunch of them fell, but I didn't even care. I just kept going, and I just threw them on the sidewalk. And same with my camera. I had my camera there because I had makeup to do, so I wanted to take pictures and stuff. So I grabbed that. I tried grabbing my ring light, but like I'm trying to go so fast, and I'm grabbing it, and it fell, and I was just like, whatever, screw it. Like, it's getting to the point where it's so big. The fire is literally getting bigger and bigger and bigger so fast. So at this point, I'm literally hysterically crying, having literally a breakdown, couldn't even breathe because, like, this is my salon. I was so scared that I was literally about to lose everything that we worked so hard for. So, like, by the looks of it, as I saw how big it was getting in the matter of literally seconds, I thought I was going to lose everything. And once everyone was outside, it kind of just went black. I couldn't see anything because of the smoke and stuff. Yeah, everything was black. Everyone from the whole strip of stores was outside. Literally, I'm having a breakdown. I'm trying to call people at the same time, but it's like so hard for me to call because I literally can't breathe or can't stand. I'm on the floor having a breakdown, and there's people just like sitting there videotaping, recording, taking pictures, and like it's like a bunch of people just like mobbed and watching this happen and watching me have a breakdown. So everyone's trying to help me, and I'm like, no, like, you don't understand. And then finally, like, my mom gets here, and the fire department got here, and my boyfriend got there, and Jamie got there, and everyone got there. Thank God, like, literally thank the heaven, like, just thank God that we have sprinklers in our ceiling, because, like I said before, like, it was getting so big, I thought we were about to lose everything. But luckily, we have the sprinklers, so the sprinklers kind of tamed it down a little bit and helped it not spread as much until the firefighters got there. So when the firefighters got there, they put it out, obviously. There's a lot of damage. There's a lot of water damage, a lot of fire damage, a lot of just things being broken and all of that. Because obviously the fire people had to like break walls, make sure there's no fire inside the walls. Yeah, if we didn't have those sprinklers, I think we probably would have lost like half the salon, but we lost like a quarter of it or something. But now I kind of view it as like everything happens for a reason. Everything's gonna get fixed, and like now it was really stressful because we had to call all the clients, we had to find a place to relocate, we had to empty the entire salon and bring everything into my house. So we had to like pack up the car, and then it was just crazy. And plus the power was out, there was no heat, and it's freezing cold. So we had to be in the salon with the doors open, bringing stuff in and out, and it was just it was terrible. It was really just the worst experience ever. But I'm really glad because now we have someone who actually helped us out so much. We relocated our salon into another salon only 5 minutes away. So that was really convenient for us and the clients, and we're so thankful for her, the woman that owns that other salon. So it's going to take about a month to recover, rebuild, revive our salon, and I think that this like almost happened for a reason. Like, we will be able to like not redo our salon, but like have a couple things being redone. Whatever got damaged, like we can get that redone. And so we had to go into a couple of salons to take a look at where we were going to relocate for the month and stuff like that. So going into more salons and seeing how they run and how they dress and how their salon looks, like it kind of made me like even more motivated to just like make our salon better. So as soon as we are back in action, I'm like super pumped to make things different in the salon and kind of just revive it. So I tried to take as many pictures and videos as I did with like my car fire, because I like to look back at that and like I could show people the extent of it, like the fact that I took pictures and videos and all of that. I was trying to, for the salon, I was trying to take pictures and videos as well, like I did for the car fire. But it was actually extremely difficult because I was having a panic attack, 1. 2, it was freezing. My fingers literally weren't even working, but I did get some. So I'm also going to insert that as well.
Why?
So yeah, this video, I just kind of wanted to make it because I want to like somehow bring awareness to fire and just show how I hate fire so much. And also like the Australia fire that just happened is insane. Like that was crazy. Like I want to somehow like just bring awareness to it, and I don't know. If anyone has any ideas how I could help with fires or how to prevent fires, like I just want to bring awareness to it, if that makes any sense somehow, and just kind of share my story and experience with fires. So yeah, that's kind of the purpose of this video, just kind of show you guys and tell you guys what happened. So yeah, I will be inserting all of the clips, and yeah, I will keep you guys updated in next video. If you guys, I don't know, thought this video was interesting or understand where I'm coming from, or even have any ideas like how I can bring awareness to it, please give this video a big thumbs up and comment, and please subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!